Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So tomorrow is travel day. I'll be traveling to another province. Comment down below which province you think that I'm traveling to. One of my biggest goals that I had since I came to Canada is that I wanted to tour different provinces in Canada. I did not anticipate how much packing I have to do until I was making the list. So my first travel tip for you, just to give you some tips about traveling, is first of all, make a list throughout the week or the week before you actually travel. That is because when it comes close to the day, you will possibly forget things. So what I do is to make a list. I've been making a list for the past couple of weeks. So 2 weeks in advance, I've been making a list of everything. In terms of flights, I just looked for the cheapest flights. That's just what I always do when it comes to flights, is that I look for the cheapest one and book that one. In terms of choices in airlines, it's good to check reviews on different airlines. But what you will see is that there's a combination of bad reviews and good reviews with every one of them. So you just have to decide on what exactly you want out of the flight and see if the reviews is something that you really care about. For example, if they say they did not get any food on the flight and you are not interested in getting meals on the flight, then you can still book the flight despite that. Today is very gloomy, but it's not going to rain. That's one of the things about Canada, is that a lot of the days it's cloudy, but it doesn't actually rain. It's just cloudy all day. And throughout the winter months, it's cloudy every single day. And then throughout other times throughout the year, it gets cloudy a lot here. And yeah, so today is not such a great day because of the weather, but we're making the most of it because tomorrow I'm leaving. So I will definitely vlog the entire experience. I'll vlog while I'm in the airport, and I'll also vlog when I get to the hotel and all of that. And I plan to do a room tour and all of that. So you'll get to see the entire process, and I'll just treat it as if you would like to come to where I'm going and you would like to know the process. So that's how I'm gonna treat it. So I'll just be helping you along the process. So if you ever plan to go to that province, then this is something that you can follow. Remember to comment down below where you think I'm going. I'll be very interested to see where you guessed. So when it comes to the clothes that you pack when you're traveling within Canada or you're traveling to Canada, is that you should look at the lowest temperature and the highest temperature. So in Canada, the highest temperature would be about 30 degrees. That would be like a heat warning day. And the lowest temperature can be as low as -30. So what you do is to pack clothing for the full range. I'm definitely going to do a video where I talk to you about what you wear based on the different temperatures. But basically, about 15 degrees is when you can wear something like this, like a hoodie and a regular top underneath. 6 degrees to 15 degrees, you can wear a hoodie. When it comes to 20 degrees, it varies from person to person. Some people like me, I can wear just sleeveless on +20, but it still feels cold, but I don't mind the cold that bad at that point. But at that point you can, it really depends on your resistance to cold. During the summers, usually between 20 to 29, 30 would be a heat wave. That's what you get during the summer, and that's mostly the clothes that you would already own. So that's just for the summer heat. And then during the winter, it's big puffer jackets that you wear, and you layer in hoodie and base layer and winter boots and gloves and all these things for the winter. And then during the spring, usually you can just wear like something like this, like a hoodie over your clothes, and you're good to go. And some people can manage the cold where they wear sleeves this length, and I can do that. I just get a message about check-in, so I can check in now, which is good. My flight is tomorrow morning. You can check in 24 hours in advance. I have a flight at 11 a.m. I'll be in that province for 5 days and 4 nights. And I already booked the hotel about a month ago, and the flight is already booked, so at least those costs are already paid for and covered. I haven't even started packing. Like, I haven't started anything. I feel as if it's not true yet that you're leaving tomorrow. Like, you have a flight tomorrow to catch. What I'm thinking is to bring something like a raincoat, because I do not trust Canadian weather, because it will say today that there's no rain and then tomorrow the weather says that there's rain the following day. So this is the one. I'm pretty sure I've worn it in a video before. This is the jacket and it's windproof. So that's what I really like about this jacket. This is what I would wear in as low as 1 degree and sometimes even -6. The lowest -6 I would still wear this. In terms of check-in, should you check in before the flight? The answer is yes. You should check in. It's way easier because all you need to do is to bring in your suitcases. If you already checked in, you don't have to go through that process. One next thing I should remind you of is when it comes to your carry-on, make sure that your carry-on does not have any big bottles of anything. For example, this lotion bottle is liquid. This cannot go in your carry-on bag at all. It has to be in a small container like this, and if it's not that small, then you cannot bring it on the flight with you. So things like this has to go into a carry-on, and that is something I didn't think about at first, because in my head I was saying I would just bring a carry-on bag, but now I'm seeing that I have to bring a check bag because I'm just going to bring these bigger things, and if I don't bring these, then I would have to go and purchase smaller version of these because I don't have any lotion in any smaller bottles. I don't think I have any lotion in any smaller bottles. In terms of checking in, I'll probably just check in this evening because I don't think it has hit me that I have a flight tomorrow and I haven't started packing. But I am excited even though I haven't started packing. So I have a list. So the list is ready. All I need to do is to put together everything and then figure out which bag I'm going to bring because I haven't decided which exact one I'm going to bring. And that's over the storage unit. So I'm going to have to go over the storage unit for the suitcase as well. So that's going to be this evening. Right now it's about 10 a.m. by the way. It's very early right now. So that's why I'm here being chill and I'm home all day so I can get everything done today. So I'm fine with that and everything has to be done today. And in terms of the airport, so the timing to get to the airport is 1.5 hours the least for domestic flight, and the flight cutoff time is 45 minutes. The check-in time cut off at 45 minutes before the flight. So it's important to get there on time or else you're going to miss your flight and get to the gate and all of that. And in terms of the international flight, it's I believe 3 hours, and the worst part of it is when you go there 3 hours early and then the flight gets delayed while you're there. Oh my gosh, I was there once. Multiple times it happened to me where the flight got delayed. Okay, so this is what I have so far. So I have passport. It's in a protective case, but I also put it in a plastic bag just for safety. If you don't do that, you should. Wallet. This is earrings. This is my little silver purse. Have you guys ever seen like Canadian money? This is what Canadian money is like, plastic. Canadian cash. This is just $5 and this is $2. They call this a toonie and they call this one a loonie. And I have one sweater. I'm just bringing one. I was going to bring 2, but that's just too much, so I'm just bringing 1. If you have medication, always remember to bring that. This is just painkiller, just something good to have on. And I'm going to be reading on the flight, so always bring something to do on the flight. You can also bring like videos or whatever you like doing and you can do on the flight. Bring something to do on the flight so you don't have to pay for Wi-Fi. I'm bringing these. This is the Content Creator Life. So this is just a selfie stick, which I haven't even used before, but I own one. And this is a tripod, and this is just the camera charger. I have earphone in this. This isn't everything. This is just the things that I'm not using now, but most of what I'm bringing is things that I use daily. So slowly but surely, I am packing away.